There goes 390.013. A little congestion. Oh bloody hell, we were parking up at 6B. Bloody hell. I don't know where we are. We could be anywhere. But yeah, we're going to start off with a wee bit of filming here. Yes.
The doors of trains leaving this station. This train has 6 carriages. Change at Banbury for services to Oxford and Reading. Platform 2 for the 0753 London Midland service to Worcester Foregate Street. Forward during the quarter, the Hawthorne, Smith, Thornton Bridge, Rowley Bridges, Crazy Heath, Stourbridge Junction, Hadley, Blakedown, Kidderminster, Droitwich Spa and Worcester Foregate Street. This train has 2 carriages. Change at Kidderminster or Severn Valley Railway.
It's been another while, unfortunately. For those who don't know, last week turned out to be a total bust when some twat decided, oh, we're going to steal some copper off the Chase Valley line, and basically we ended up going nowhere. No trains or replacement buses for 7 hours, and they call themselves a big company. Anyway, you may see in the background, that's the unmistakable sight of Birmingham Snow Hill. Just to confirm it's Birmingham Snow Hill, there's a tram over there. There's also a crane up here. And today we are going, it is the 24th of June 2017, and we're going to Tyseley's annual open day today. Today is entitled Castles at Tyseley. And you may be asking why castles at Tyseley? Well, for the simple reason is Tyseley are going to have a load of castles down there. Specifically Clun, Ulmer Edgecombe, and there is another one, I think it's Defiant. There's going to be some other guys there as well, so we're going to have a butchers it all inside Tyseley. It's very rare that Tyseley opened it, but once a year they open it up to the public for the lovely price of £15, which is well worth it if anyone comes to Tyseley. And you can have a look around, passenger rides, they do demonstration, freights, turntables, and then they got their famous Tyseley cavalcade towards the end of the lunchtime period. So we are doing a stint here at Snow Hill first, and then we are on the way to Tyseley, go do Warwick inside Tyseley Museum, and then come back and do Tyseley Small Heath for Birmingham Moor Street. Should be a good day today. The weather looks like it's going to be good as well. It was shit earlier in the week, excuse my language, but today it's brilliant. So here, Tyseley, back here, home. It couldn't be simpler. Driver to take us to Tyseley. It's doing 172,220.
Please note, the doors of trains leaving this station may be closed after 30 seconds before departure.
Yeah, it's time we're getting 634 haulage today.
We are now approaching Tyseley. Thank you for travelling with London Midland. Please mind the gap between the platform and the train.
There's meant to be a mass convention to get off here, and I don't know why. I'm getting just about to enter Tyseley. Don't fall! Just so you're aware, Simon, I filmed that. Got him falling on YouTube. Oh, we have a bit of an interloper here outside Tyseley. This is courtesy of the Welsh Pool and Landfair Light Railway. It is number 85, or as they call it over at Welsh Pool, number 14. It's a 262 tank loco built at Hunslet Engine Company, Leeds, and she is the last of 32 locos built for the Sierra Leone Government Railway between 1898 and 1954. And at no point was I reading it from that information over there.
Most of it there, and
just sitting here, rusting away. It's alright, you can go through. I did say go through. And we got 6046, or rather the shell of her, the big Jim. It's been here a while, that has. Don't know what that was. Was that a bit of thunder? Or was that something else? No, probably something else. There's one of the home locos looking at a bit of a dishevelled state. It's the one that gets away, number 4936 Kinlet Hall. She's been down at the West Somerset for a few years now. She's back up here and it's overhaul time. Yeah. Simmering away in steam nicely. 46233 Duchess of Sutherland, who's on a summer vacation here at Tyseley, doing a couple of rail tours later on. Well, she did one last week, and now she's going to do one, I think, next week as well. When this gentleman gets out of the way, so he's too busy.
Ladies and gentlemen, the highlight probably this morning will be bringing Clum down here for you all to have a good look at.
Yeah.
It's going to come down in 5 or 10 minutes, ably assisted by its soulmate, Earl of Van Edgecombe. So it'll be the first time we've brought it out in public after its major overhaul. Still not quite done. It's not in steam, but it's very complete, and I'm sure you'll be delighted to see it. Also, 2 double chimney castles in tandem, which is not common.
That was worth interrupting me on the Class 54. That's 50033, D433. Glorious. In the same state it's always in here at Tyseley.
And you'll find most of the stores that you normally see.
So, and a nice lineup of 3 here. First of all, the under construct. Well, I would say it's nearly constructed. Just needs a few little bits and pieces on it. That's going to be 6880 Betton Grange, masquerading as 6853 here at the event today. Next to it, a Tyseley Stalwart. 4965 Rood Ashton Hall, the second pride of Tyseley. Hasn't been out for a while as Rood Ashton, but hopefully soon she will be. And then back from her stay at the Buckingham Railway Centre, the first of the castles here today, 5080 Defiant. And the dream will be hopefully get all the castles in steam again. But we're now going to go to the other end of the museum because we've got a very special surprise. So we've been told. And there is the pride of Tyseley. castle number 2. I should have made it castle number 1 really. The double chimneyed 5043 Earl Mount Edgecombe. The one that's been seeing a lot of work with Tyseley this year, because apparently we moved out of gauge. But she's hiding something. Well, we all know what she's hiding because they've spoilt it for you, haven't they? But hopefully any moment now, Clun Castle will return. Just going to zoom it in here, look at that. Two beauts. At the back there is Clun Castle. Fantastic. And there she is, the third of the castles, back in one piece as well. 7029 Clun Castle. Wow. So nice that they put her back together in one piece. And then you have the inconsiderates that just stand in everyone's way and think they own a fucking shop. Just sitting over on the passenger shuttle trains, one of Tyseley's pannier tag engines, number 9600. Only been out once this year so far, down on the Melton Mowbray shuttle. Should be out later this year a couple of times as well, and why not? She's off on the shuttle runs going down the line and back. Well, still undergoing somewhat of a bit of a restoration. Jubilee class 5593 Collar Pour, which is not a reduced, but they've bunged them over here onto platform 2. And it makes a nice shot with it being next to that pannier. Where do we think? Great Western meets LMS. What are we thinking? St Pancras? Banbury? Leamington Spa? Birmingham? Ooh. Birmingham. I like Birmingham.
This is the real McCoy. This engine started the preservation existence at Tyseley as we know it now, arriving in 1966 and being prepared for the museum exhibition at Buckfastleigh of the Dark Valley Railway, which was the original aim after preservation. But because everyone likes to see these engines running, we kept them on enthusiastic excursions and ran the last steam train from railway station to Birkenhead on the Great Western North-West Main Line in 1967, and then went across to the Eastern region to then change as Kingstock to Newcastle over the Cheshire and Carlisle to Leeds. Jerry finds that the general manager of the Eastern region at the time, and he wrote the gag saying he would buy Duncastle for a gate on the east coast the last spring before he gets thrown out. So we did that, and then of course the steam band came along, and by that time we were joined by a telephone, which is in the platform today, which arrived in October 1957, and those both lived in the trading stage. We can see at the top end of the site. We actually negotiated with the traders to stay here. This is of course the Chester Group, as we're still here. And take off the real period and the very first return to steam one in 1972, and we are allowed steam back on the main line on a trial basis, and ran from Bordley to Woodford. And people because the train was the last night, even though the train that the next day. And London was in.
Look. Good, isn't it? Yeah. Ready to yeah, he's just had 2 Castro. Wow. Yeah, his cars won't be able to drive from it. Yeah. Yeah, he has that thing with his, you know, the thing on his head. That's what that's called. There's just all these things going on, isn't it?
Wouldn't be a trip to Tyseley without mentioning a few notables. That right there is what is left of Duke of Gloucester. They're in the middle of re-putting her back together for overhaul. So it'll be nice when she finally comes back on the main line. Down the bottom there, that's the Duke of Gloucester's boiler.
You see it every day, don't you?
Down the bottom there, that is the Jubilee that Tyseley are putting together. That's Bahamas. Again, she's just a shell at the moment. No boiler against her, but she'll be back in a couple of years, hopefully. But that's a few of the notables who are here in attendance. So, just in the inner bowels of the loco works now. This is number 670. It's going to be an LNWR Bloomer. New build as well. And yet when you look at that, it looks like a piece of wood. That's probably what it actually is, it's a piece of wood. Just coming around here, who have we got here? That's Pania 7760. They're self-undergoing a bit of an overhaul here at Tyseley Loco Works, and you know, just to keep all you 47 fans occupied, there's 47773, Tyseley's resident heritage diesel. She will not be part of any cavalcade ever, as long as I'm around. That would just be wrong. And there is engine number 1, the Gordon Peckett. Finally, excuse me about your no sleep. Got her off the Duchess. And now she's going to be doing some, hopefully she's going to be doing demonstration freight today. Now they've got her off the Duchess. I'm not going to say. You can hear the whistles in the background. They're getting the locos ready for the cavalcade. And here's the seagull. Just to make you really feel like you're at home in the Great Western.
you want to come with us and dine, talk early, but you can sell out very quickly, especially lunch. If you want to come for lunch on the 6th for Express this year, we're very pleased to see you, but you may have to come on days which are available, so talk quickly.
completely disgracing herself on the home patch. Sun goes into the cab here. Simon's in the cab. We're going to get him doing some work in a second. Yeah, wait, big head. There we go. Now, unfortunately, comes the punishment. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you're about to see Simon Poole do some work. He's taking liberties here.
Superb, is it, yours?
He's just looking around. You're not coming off?
I'm not coming off. I will be.
What if I told you your favourite celebrity sitting outside?
What celebrity? He's on it.
Oh dear. We're just talking about the main line. It's like the war.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
No, I told you about
It's a good thing about Tyseley open days because Chiltern stop here additionally. Always nice when Chiltern cover help out London Midland, especially when you get a 4-car lead, one of them.
Thank you for travelling with London Midland. Please mind the gap between the platform and the train.
It's approaching small heat. We said we had 10 minutes.
Yeah, that was the chair.
Oh. Hall Street now. Yeah, hello. Where's 68009 going? It's platform 4. They must have fixed it. 505, anyone but 505, anyone but 505.
Platform 7A of the 2019 London Midland service to Rugeley Trent Valley. Calling at Cambridge Parkway, Walsall, Logswitch, Logswitch North, Blandywood, Cannon,
Yeah. You know, down that road? Yeah. There's industrial estate. One of the garages is on there. Yeah. That's what we usually take. Is that in the... Where his house is on the corner, going down that street, coming down past it? I'm not sure if it's alright down there. I know it's along there.
You just nearly even be you.
It's like my stepdad says, oh no, just keep going to Remsmore, keep trying to go to Remsmore. Well, I don't have to live with them. Well, I do, but I'd rather have my house. Well, I go.
Then everyone, we're on the train home. Good old-fashioned London Midland turbo start taking us back to Rugeley. And first time I've done the Tyseley Loco event in a couple of years. And I must say I rather enjoyed that event. I think the true highlight of the day, whether you like it or not, has to be when the Earl of Mount Edgecombe pulled Plug Castle out of the shed. Just cannot get any better than that. There was some other interesting. I mean, we answered the age-old question: how do you move an unsteamed steam loco? Simple answer is you use a steam crane and push it into position. That steam crane was a bit old and a bit weathered, but you know, whatever. Also, it was nice to see some overhaul progresses, like the overhaul of Duke of Gloucester and Bahamas. Kinder Hall's in a bit of a sorry state, but hopefully it won't be too long before we see her. But I think the whole event has to be considered a great success. To see 3 castles next to each other at the same time. Okay, fair enough, Defiance and Plum Castle weren't on steam, but the Earl was. But that'll change. Trust me, that'll change. I think the idea is they want to get Plum Castle in steam by autumn, so don't be surprised if you see her on a vintage rail tour in the Christmas period. Then next year they want to do some kind of plan with Plum Castle and the Earl of Mount Edgecombe, and you know that'll be the hottest ticket in town if that happens. Also had appearances by the Duchess of Sutherland, 9600, Rude Ashton Hall was there, Betting Grange 6880, which was wearing 6853 Morehampton Grange's number. In fact, if I remember right, what to say, I think it was Morehampton Grange's frame, and the rest of it is new build, but can't remember because, to be honest,
Not sure the boiler was Cocoa Hall or not.
there might be some discrepancy about the boiler.
It was only say temporarily.
Yeah, but who cares? Other than that, so Tyseley was good. The stations Snow Hill, Moore Street, Tyseley and Small Heath were good, even though we thought we weren't going to get to do Moore Street at one point. But then Simon fell for the age-old London Midland trick. They'll cancel the train, but then send it faster into its destination. Come on, Simon, you should know better than that. He's telling me, are you giving me the hurry up? Don't you give me the hurry up. I'll finish, I'll get done when I say I'm done. And now I'm quite done. So, all in all, really enjoyed. So thank you for watching. Thank you for bearing with me. I hope all you Steam fans loved that. Normal service will be resumed once we hit the Merseyrail network in a couple of days. Hint, hint. So you know the YouTube channel, you know the Facebook pages, Twitter account, Flickr account, the YouPorn account. What? YouPorn? Who said YouPorn? I like Pornhub. Controversial. Yeah, thanks for watching. Next video diary for me will be another special, but it'll be something special for all you tractor fans, and that's all I'm saying until the day. So we are just going through, we're about to enter the Rugeley Town airspace now, so thanks for watching. I'll see you all on the next one. Is that good enough for you now? Good.